Hello, everybody. We made it to Friday, and today is Monkey Vaughn's birthday. I cannot imagine what his family, his parents, grandparents, siblings, friends, neighbors, what they're all going through. My kids' birthdays are bigger to me than they are to them. And not knowing where your child is for an hour would be uncomprehendable. They're going on a year of not knowing where their son is, and I can't believe it. Let's see who is in here. Good morning, Carrie. Good morning, Joanne. Marion, preschool granny. Hello, Misty. Hello, Uli. German Shepherd Mom. Hello. Gaelic. Hello. Oh, what a beautiful message. Thank you, Gaelic. Katrina, hello. Katrina had a rough night. Are you okay? Aggie, good morning. DT driver, hello. Hello, Chris. Let's see if I missed anybody. There's our friend Kat. There's just me. Linda, good morning. Mary, good morning. I told you I'm getting used to this mouse and everything. Beth, Miss Bree, hope everyone's doing good. Hello, Teddy Burr. How are you? So, wow, today's his birthday, and like I said, and I'm sure a lot of you are the same way, my kids' birthdays are 10 times more important than my birthday, and they're more important to me than they are to my children. They're always like, it's not a big deal, I'm just turning this. I'm like, oh, it's a big deal to me. I say it every year. I can't imagine what they're going through. Let's bring up our friend Kat. Good morning, Kat.
Hey, good morning, Brooks. Good morning, chat. How's everyone doing?
Good. Well, I say good, but today's Monkey's birthday. Oh, we got our friend Navillus in here. Good morning, Navillus.
Yeah, it's a really sad day today. Struggling with it a bit. It's like been following Monkey's case since the beginning, and just to know that it's got this far down the line and now it's his birthday and his parents are still without him. It's just really heartbreaking.
It is very heartbreaking. I did talk to Brandi for a little bit last night, and between uncontrollable crying, because you can imagine.
Yeah.
She just wants her son back so bad. Wants her son.
Yeah. I can't imagine it must just be the worst pain. Like you were saying, your children's birthdays matter more to you than they do to them. Knowing that you've given birth to somebody that you haven't seen for a year, it's just awful.
It is. And I mean, are you? By the way, Kat has been very, very sick. I am so happy that she can do this show today.
Yeah,
and she sounds like Kat again.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I did lose my faculties for a little while with COVID, but it's easing off now. Thank you.
Well, I was so worried the other day because I even told you, I was like, okay, anything that goes on during the night, make sure you message me. Like, I wanted her in an iron lung, guys. I kept saying, go to the ER, get to the hospital. But I'm so glad you're doing that.
Thank you, Brooks. Appreciate it.
Well, I'm going to go through some comments from the last show. So we'll do a little bit of case talk, and then we're going to talk more about Monkey's birthday.
Okay, sounds good.
You know, some awesome person I know made this comments video. You guys can figure out who. All right. 2 months ago, Crystal said, you brought up great points that so many people are ignoring. CPS has not become involved or even spoken to the Vaughns. To me, that really stuck out to me because you have a missing child. Obviously, if you're involved, then your other children are at risk. And so they're going to pounce on that.
Or even if they suspect that you're involved or they have an inkling or a thought that you might be involved, they're going to come take a look at your other kids. It just seems like common sense to me.
And it's like clockwork. Didn't take long for the West kids to be removed. It took a few weeks for the Wells kids to be removed. I mean, there's many, many other examples. AJ's siblings didn't take long for them to be removed.
The Wells kids were already under a social service or CPS anyway, weren't they? So like a lot of these families are already known to CPS as well. And the fact that they weren't even known, they're not even known to CPS. CPS hasn't even felt the need to come out and even check, you know, or they have come out and check and not found anything. I mean, there's literally nothing when it comes to CPS and the Vaughns.
Nope. And if there was even a rumor of that, it would be everywhere.
Exactly.
I mean, not even a phone call, not a letter, not we need to come check out your house, nothing. Gina said, perfect statement. We want people looking for Monkey, not looking at you. She said, thank you for saying that. Such an important fact that is overlooked. Yeah, because if you want to just sit there and trash the parents, you're taking the focus off of little Monkey's disappearance last July.
Yeah, and I've been saying that since the beginning of this. If the more you look at the parents, the less you're looking for Monkey. And that's a problem. It's a problem for Monkey because it means that wherever he is, whatever's happening to him right now is going unnoticed because people's focus and attention is in the wrong place. There may be certain cases where looking at the parents and the ins and outs of all of that are correct. But in this case, it just seems so misguided and so misdirected that it's actually having an impact on the victim of the case, which is Monkey.
Yep. And I hate using the phrase, well, nobody's perfect, because it kind of, it's so whitewashed. But I can tell you, I mean, my children are adults, but I mean, if they were minors and one went missing, you'd have a field day going through my shit. And I can tell you, I would have nothing to do with harming a hair on my child's head.
Well, exactly. But the point is, when you're looking inwards, you're missing what's outwards. And outwards is Monkey. Staring all of that time and looking all of that time at his parents is wasting time because the law enforcement are all over that. They've done it. It's been done. It's not, it's not something that some big secret that we're going to find out that they didn't find out. So as far as I'm concerned, looking at the parents is pointless, and it actually harms Monkey because it stops people from looking for Monkey.
Yeah, and talking about Monkey, it's scary, scary, scary when you think about the fact that he was not, he was playing in his own neighborhood where he's familiar, looking for kids to play with, and vanished.
Yep.
Gina also said, if police run out of leads, I really hope they share CCTV with the public. I've thought about this too for many reasons. I don't think they will, and they have their own reasoning, obviously. Not just that somebody would have seen Monkey, which would be great, but had been around the area and maybe saw someone else. It's a small community, maybe a car that they'd never seen before, someone acting a little odd, Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely an operational reason why they're not doing it. There's an investigative reason why they're not releasing things like the CCTV and stuff like that at this point. I do believe that. And don't forget, we know from other cases that law enforcement is not obliged to share anything with anyone. And especially if they believe that it would harm or, hinder the investigation, they definitely aren't at liberty to share it. And so we can't really expect that kind of thing, as nice as it would be, to, have all of the information in these cases. That's just never going to happen because they have to protect the integrity of the investigation, especially if there may well be a trial somewhere down the line.
Which there will be.
Yeah.
She's 100% convinced he's coming home. I believe he's alive.
Yeah.
I know some people are like, oh, you can't put that out there. You're giving her false hope. She believes it. I'm not giving her false hope.
I think as well, when somebody is in a completely hopeless situation and they're holding on to hope, the people around them that care about them have to hold on to hope for them sometimes, because if that person ever can't hope, they're going to come to you, the people that care, or the people that they care about. And it's important that those people hold hope for them during the times when they feel completely hopeless. So yeah, I hold hope too that Monkey's coming home.
Yep. And she even puts like a hashtag around, he is coming home.
Yep.
She will correct people that even use the word if. She's like, no, he's coming home.
Yep. When?
He's coming home. They've got birthday presents ready for him. They are ready. They're having a I say celebration, but you know what I mean. They're not celebrating him not being there. So let's not misconstrue that. They want their son. So in the comments, Court K for the win. He said, why is Brandi sober and talking about her missing child? Isn't she supposed to only talk about herself? Oh, wait, it's because she wants to find Michael. Interesting, the difference in this case and others. Praying for you and your family, Brandi.
Great point. I like that comment a lot. And I agree with it 100%.
Yeah, what are you doing, Brandi? What are you doing advocating for your child and not getting all drunk and messed up on the internet? Hello, Lex. Let me see something. Mama K said, was this in a gated neighborhood, or do I imagine that? I don't think it's gated. I never heard that.
No, I don't think it's gated. No, it's not gated. It's it's a fairly small neighborhood. It was only one road in and one road out, but like the same road that goes in is the same road that comes out, if you know what I mean. But it doesn't have a gate on it or anything like that.
Okay. Yeah, because I'd never heard that either, but I wanted to clear that up.
No, definitely not.
So you made a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful video for Michael on your channel, Cat Chats Crime and Coffee. Do you care if I share it with everyone?
Of course you can. It's for
Thank
Michael.
you. I've got to get the theme music in here, guys, because I love it.
Hi everyone, it's Kat. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. I apologise for my voice, guys. I'm currently recovering from COVID, but it is Michael Vaughan's 6th birthday today. He is still missing from his home in Fruitland, Idaho, and I wanted to show some pictures and images so that we can think about Michael on his birthday. I've left some space at the end of this video for some reflection time. I've used candles, but you can think about Michael in any which way that you choose. The most important thing is that Michael's brought home to his family safe and sound, where he needs to be, especially on his birthday. My thoughts and love, as always, goes out to Monkey's family. This is one of the worst experiences that a parent could possibly face, and they are as much of a victim as Monkey. So this is a picture from just after his 5th birthday last year, when he received this green truck. As you can see, he had a lot of fun playing with it in his backyard.
Yeah.
And now follows a few moments of silence for you to think about Monkey.
such a beautiful video you made. This is so beautiful. Beck B just looked up Sean Hornbeck. Wow. And I mean, I don't want Brandi to hear that. I hate for her to hear it. She's aware. She's aware. It really reminds me of the Sean Hornbeck case.
This website has been created by Navillus at Navillus True Crime. I will leave the link to the website in my description. As you can see, it contains a plethora of resources and networks that will help support and find Monkey Vaughan. If you visit the website, you are able to leave a message for the family in the guest book. The family really appreciates all of your support and all of your kind messages. Please do fill out something for Monkey today. Let him know that you're thinking of him. And if you see something, you will say something. Please look around your neighbourhood. Police in Fruitland, Idaho is still encouraging everybody to contact them if they see Michael, and you will find details of how to contact them in the missing poster that is coming up at the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching my content. Please, if you do pray today for Monkey to come home safe. It's his birthday, and in a month's time, he will be missing for a year. Please don't let it get to that point. Please help do everything you can to bring Monkey home. Thank you.
Okay, and I'm going to pause it right there if anybody wants to do a screenshot and share this. Navillus made a great one too, that he is missing. He's out there somewhere. They don't believe in the area because there's no search going on. Brandi, when she was on the show, talked about how there's some farmland near them. If I'm messing the story up, forgive me, spank me later. You know, and the farmer said, you know, you can look anytime, but you know, they've said he's not out there. And that had to have been so hard for her to know that they're farming that land. So he's just to see it, and he's not there. He's not there. Okay. Navillus said, I have a special birthday page added to the website now also. Oh, beautiful. So we'll go over there and definitely check that out. He has done very hard work on awesome, that website.
It is awesome. I had a look at it earlier. It's an awesome page for Monkey. Thank you so much, Navillus.
I'm actually going to put the link up if anybody wants to come up and talk. Hang on. There we go. Get that screen grab. Can somebody put the website in here that Navillus made? And, oh, thank you. Thank you, Real Talk with Amanda. Thank you.
Thank you. That's a really nice message as well.
Very nice. So without saying their names, because I don't like doing that, let's talk about the siblings and the effect that this has had on them, besides the fact that their brother's missing, other outside sources that have turned their life upside down to actually, I mean, make it kind of a dangerous situation for them. I mean, this is too heavy for a grown adult to handle. So imagine being a child.
Right. Honestly, what they've gone through, all of them, even right down to the littlest one. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what else to say apart from heartbreaking. I run out of adjectives. It really is. Hey, Navillus.
Good morning, Navillus, or good afternoon.
Hi guys, how's things?
Good. Long time no talk. How you been doing?
Good. I'm on a day off today. I took a day off for Monkey's birthday, so I'm just working away on the website.
Oh God. You
did a little page for him. So we have I have these videos actually. Both your videos are up there already. So if you go onto the birthday page and you kind of scroll down, I've all the kind of content creators that made videos there, and people are able to go on and leave comments, and I'll get them added into that special page as well straight away. So
Oh,
just
wow.
something small, because
You're
look,
awesome.
I know it's a rough day, but if we don't have hope, what else do we have? Do you know? And the hope is
Absolutely.
that one day Monkey will be able to read all those comments.
That's what I was thinking too, seeing this outpouring of love, you know, when he comes home, you know, especially when he's older and can, you know, understand more. And he sees that nobody gave up on him.
Nope.
Yeah.
And also, we're just talking about the siblings. I think that Monkey's siblings do read the messages on the website that Navillus built as well, which must be a comfort to them. I think, were you showing their drawings or something at one point, Navillus?
Yeah, and I'm trying to get like anything at all, and any clips or little things of Monkey I'm trying to put up there as well, of his laugh and his giggle, and
Yeah.
it just get, like I was saying to Brandi, you know, like if they want to do anything or focus on creating a page there or anything like that, it's there for them, you know. And I think it's important for them to see the support, because
Definitely.
like we know, but imagine being a child, like when you start to focus on the 1-2% of the negative things, it just kind of drowns out all the kind of support that might be there, like, and
Yeah,
it's nice for them to see it.
Well, you've done amazing work on that website, and just getting Monkey's name there. Oh, I get an echo.
I don't know if it's me. Let me try mute, because I've got a bit of audio interference. Hang on.
Is there an echo now? No, it was all Kat's fault ever since she got sick. Stuff all downhill. So,
did you see the comments from I think there was a new article out. I was able to copy and paste it and put it up. Is from the Argus Observer. So it was just comments from I know Tyler sent in an email, so there's comments there from Tyler just talking about his birthday, and the police chief JD Huff was giving comments as well. So I have that up there on the page as well. I just copy and pasted the article, but
I actually read it yesterday. What's the name of it again?
it's, I can't access it, but I have the whole article on the website, but the source is Argus Observe. But if you go onto that page, on his birthday page, the whole article is there, or I actually put it under latest updates as well, so you can find it in two places kind of on the website.
Okay.
Can you screenshot it up there, Navillus, because I can't open it either, being in the EU.
Yeah, I have the whole lot of it up there. You'll be able to see it, Kat. I was like that this morning. I had to get people to send it over to me because I didn't want to get a VPN.
Yeah.
To avoid it.
Was that issue?
For real.
Yeah.
Okay. Why is the website not coming up for me? What am I doing wrong? Somebody help me here.
So it's there's 3 actually domains. You can go on to find Michael Vaughan, missing Michael Vaughan, or michaelmonkeyvaughan.com. They'll all take you to the same place. They should anyway.
It's probably me.
Findmichaelvaughan.com.
I was working on my phone.
Well, it took me to the Argus Observer. What in the hell is going on around here?
Really? And you should. I wonder, is everyone okay there? I wonder, is there something wrong with the site? Are people okay to get onto it?
I can get onto it on my phone. I was just on my phone.
Oh, no, trust me. It's probably just me. All right, so let me see here, because I was reading this yesterday. So let's look at this. There's Little Monkey.
Oh, yeah, that's the page I can't get onto, yeah.
Fruitland, with 11 months having passed since the disappearance of 5-year-old Michael Monkey Vaughan from his Fruitland home, the community continues to come together to show support for parents Brandi, Neal, and Tyler Vaughan. A birthday gathering is set for this Friday, which is today, at Kiwanis Park in Payette with a cake donated for the event by the staff of the Payette Albertsons. Well, that was nice of them.
Really nice.
And I hope the family and community and everything like that are allowed to celebrate with no problems. Just putting that out there. In the meantime, Fruitland Police Chief J.D. Huff tells the newspaper that efforts to recover Michael continues and that they are not alone at this point in the search. The FBI and the Idaho State Police continue working closely with the Fruitland Police Department to find Michael. He's also mentioned several times that it's a very labor-intensive effort.
Yeah, I should imagine it is. Like, they've searched so much of a large area and still not found anything.
It's good to hear also that the leads are still coming in.
Exactly.
You know, it's not cold or anything near that.
Yeah. Huff further stated his team's support for Michael's family ahead of celebrating his 6th birthday. This is really important. I don't like to cross cases or confuse cases, but sometimes I do. So the other day we were talking about the TBI press conference from the 15th about Summer Wells. And I mentioned, a lot of people in comments caught it too, that when Leslie with TBI said, nobody wants this solved more than we do, she never lumped the family in with that.
Right. Yeah.
Wouldn't you say nobody wants this solved more than his family?
Exactly.
So that's important that he is very supportive of the family, you know.
Well, I think it's important that Monkey's family are so supportive. I think that's what makes the difference, isn't it? It's his parents that are campaigning. It's his parents that are getting laws changed. It's his parents that are keeping his face out there, keeping his story out there, communicating with people about their son. I think it does make the difference.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, and not to mention their involvement with the police. I don't mean they have a badge or they're going to police academy. The fact that they, you know, they communicate with them all the time. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? He went on to say, as we approach Michael's 6th birthday, I want Brandi, Tyler, Bob, and the Vaughn family to know that we haven't stopped and will not stop trying to find Michael. We remain hopeful and the leads continue to come in. As I've said before, every lead will be investigated. That's huge.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially almost a year later, the leads are still coming in. There's got to be a positive thing. They haven't turned around and said, we don't want social media sending any more drama stuff from YouTube in, have they? In this case.
No, I don't think people's opinions are going to sway their case one way or another. They know what they're doing. They have a certain way they're going. I mean, I've been reading since October, November that they're using words like abduction and kidnapping.
Yeah. Exactly. They're going to welcome it. Sorry, go on. I'm going to cough.
Oh, no, go ahead. I'm taking a drink of my tea.
Oh, you're on mute now, Kat.
I was having a coughing fit. Sorry.
He's very good, though. I think like he's you can tell it affected him a lot as well. Like even in the press conferences, and he's talking about going home and not being able to sleep and going back out and checking the same place 6, 7, 8 times because you're afraid in case you might have missed something. Like I think I think they're amazing. Some of the lads and some of the guys in Fruitland Police, and they're doing everything they can to try and find Michael.
They take it very personal, and I'm glad you brought that up because it's something that is overlooked in all these cases. That the ones investigating definitely want it solved because, well, it's their job to lock up the bad guys, but 9 times out of 10, they are parents as well, grandparents. And, you know, this is their town, their community. that they're in charge of policing, so they wouldn't want something to happen to their own child. I think about the DA in the Lily Peters case, talking about his own child.
Yeah.
Imagine if this happened to my child.
Yeah, I think sometimes people forget that the law enforcement in the area and people in the area are as invested in making sure that this is solved as everyone else, because it affects them on a daily level. Their children, could affect their children, their grandchildren, their school children. People forget that. I think it's a good point.
I just got a message from Navillus. Okay, yeah, it popped up now. Ugh. Okay.
I was just worried in case there was something wrong with the website.
I don't exactly have the same production team here in my living room that NBC does, if you know what I mean. So now we get to Tyler sent an email. He said, "We are thankful to the community and law enforcement for their ongoing efforts to locate Michael," wrote Tyler Vaughn. "As the day of his birthday draws closer, our hearts continue to break more than we imagined possible. It is our hope every day that Monkey is returned to us. It is our hope that the person who has him returns him safely to us before his birthday." Oh, that's hard to read.
Yeah, I read it out earlier as well on a live stream. I was struggling.
That's hard to read.
Yeah, that's tough.
Okay. All right, then it says, "Michael has been missing since July 27th, 2021. The reward for Michael's safe recovery is now in the excess of $52,000. In November of 2021, I read it first in Newsweek. The law enforcement stated for the first time that it was highly likely Michael had been abducted, and they have never gone back on that."
No. And think about that, November. That's when they first said it. And they were so convinced at that point. And they said the chances of the abduction, likelihood of the abduction grows higher every day.
Every day. Oh, Navillus, how awesome.
I love this. I really love it.
Oh, wow. Look at this.
It's brilliant.
You'll have to scroll down now as well, because and I think it looks, when I was doing it, I was kind of optimizing it for mobile phones, because I think most people might be kind of going on a mobile phone. So you can add your own message to this page there by just clicking in the box and click add to website, and then I'll pick it up and I'll add it on the back end.
I'm putting the website in here, guys. I see Outlaw just did it. I'll do it too. So we can all do that. What a great work. What a great idea too. All right. So that's where you put the article I just read in. Okay.
Yeah. And then I just have info.
My message from you. I could have clicked on this in the first place.
That was just info on tonight. And then these are all the kind of comments that people
there's a lot of comments
added in as well.
Wow.
And then down the end, I have a few videos. I have this video in. This live stream is already added in, and Kat's video, and
my comment was there.
Oh yeah, I see. Oh, there's Kat's video. That was great work. Oh, I love that title, by the way. The time is always right to do something right.
Yeah.
Oh, who's that person?
and then the last button down, the end, Brooks, is if you scroll down just underneath your video, is a how you can help button. And I have this on every kind of page on the website. And when you click on that, then it will just give you, because like when we were first doing that page, I was like, well, is there much we can put in here? But then we have a load. So if you click on that there, now it will open up a new page, and it will give you all the ways you can kind of help, whether it's calling a tip, watch his videos, share his flyer. If you don't have flyers, you can request on the website to get them sent to you if you're not able to print them off and you're in a really good location. Just fill out another there's another little form and we'll get them sent out to you. And then anything at all, tell a friend is probably the most important, because people that don't know and the difference that can make, if you just tell one person about Monkey's story and ask them to tell one person or share his flyer on social media. Obviously huge as well. Like,
honestly, you've done such a great job on this, Navillus.
Great job.
and there's section, all the sections are up the top, so if you went on kind of flyers then as well, you can download directly from the website all the flyers that I could find, including I think there's Spanish ones there as well and stuff like that.
Wow.
If you know something, so right there's the tip line. Tell a friend, share his social media poster, watch his videos on YouTube, post his flyers. Well, you covered all the bases.
Absolutely.
The Kyron Harmon Foundation is amazing, by the way. The work that Kane is doing reminds me a lot of Polly Klass's dad, the Polly Klass Foundation. They're the real deal.
Yeah, they're amazing. Some of the stuff that they're doing. They've been brilliant with Monkey as well, and giving time at some of the festivals to the child awareness materials that they're giving out. You see the photographs of them with the kids. It's brilliant.
And after all this time, Kyron has been missing over 12 years. I've only done one show on Kyron, and that was just, to mark the 12 years. I need to do more. I did not realize that there are, one in particular, groups that are still talking shit about Kane and Desiree. 12 years.
Wow. And does that not just go to show the damage that people do to families when they are not involved with the disappearance of their child?
It's insane. I'm more and more convinced, especially since having a channel, that it's there's some mental illness there. Though, like the Delphi case and the people that come after Kelsey, I couldn't believe when I first started making videos the amount of people that were coming in bashing this young girl.
They go after Kelsey. They still talk about the grandfather, the step-grandfather, Mike. I've got another show to do on that in a couple of weeks. Yeah, I try to stay away from all that. I don't like to give anybody any ideas. But this website blows my mind. This is great.
Really awesome.
Yeah,
it's just such a good resource. It's like so needed as well. There was it needed to be put consolidated into one website, and I think you've just done the most amazing job. I really do.
I do too, and it's so user friendly. It helps people like me.
I love the on the homepage the quote from Elizabeth Smart. I thought that was a really good thing to have on the front cover of it as well, saying never give up hope and finding people that you love and stuff like that. It was just, honestly, it moved me to tears.
I think she posted that on Facebook herself, maybe on the anniversary of her own one, maybe this year or last year.
Wow. It was really powerful.
Yeah.
Gave me chills for sure. And no, never give up hope. Brandi and Tyler haven't given up hope. We did a show a couple of weeks ago about a woman named Holly. She lives in Oklahoma, found after 42 years.
Yeah. Yeah, wasn't that some story? There's still more to come out about that, I bet.
Yeah, never give up hope.
Absolutely not.
Hope is for, what did I have in one of the videos? Hope is for people on this side of the grave.
Well, and in a story like Monkeys, where he was abducted, I'm quoting law enforcement, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if everybody just gave up and just went about their normal lives, meaning his family, and he shows back up going, were you not looking for me? Were you not concerned?
There was a kidnapping case with 3 girls that were found in a house. It was in America. And one of them had quite special needs.
And her
mother, yeah, that's right, in Cleveland. And her mother had completely given up on her. It was one of those 3 girls whose mother just completely didn't care. She was just like, she's never coming home, so she got on with her life. That was absolutely tragic when they came out, that the mother didn't want to know. Horrible.
And another mother was told on a talk show by a psychic that her daughter was dead, and it ruined her. It ruined her.
Right.
I could not believe that woman did that to her right on that show.
Mm-hmm.
Brandi, I put the link up. I totally understand if you don't feel like talking.
Hey, Brandi. Been thinking of you today, hon.
I put her comment up on the screen. I'll
I
give her
see
a
it.
couple minutes to decide if she wants to come up or not, and we totally understand if she doesn't. Totally understand. Because like I said, at the beginning of the show, my kids' birthdays mean more to me, well, than my own, and they mean more to them, to me, than it does to them. Oh, it's just another year. My birthday's not oh, it's a big deal to me. I kind of remember being there.
It's very early as well. I didn't realize till I was doing my stream earlier on. It catches me every time. I think I was doing it at was it 1 o'clock where I am? But it was like 6 a.m. in Fruitland. I was like, Jesus, Johnny waking up.
Yeah, I think it's about
7 hours, I think, behind me anyway.
Yeah, I think she's 2 hours behind me because I'm in Central Time. I'm going to put this back up because I just love this.
I love
see
it.
Oh,
That's my comment.
I was looking for some of his I know as well from the profile that they put up on the Kyron Horman Foundation that he loves his Lego and his the hot racing cars. So that was 2 of the little toys I put in there. And wheels and trucks. Just looking for wheels.
Just all boy. Just looking at the video, it was hard for me to watch it because it reminds me of my boys when they were little. You know, in the backyard on his Power Wheel, just all boy. Yeah. All boy.
Yeah. Idaho's mountain, yeah. I think it's split into two. I think South Idaho is maybe an hour of a difference or something like that, but I don't know. I prefer the north.
Yeah, Mama K said, great job on the website. It is great job. Great job. Erica said that same psychic told the Hornbecks that Sean died. Uh-huh. I forgot about that. Thank you for the reminder.
Psych, what? Mm-hmm. Sorry, I don't buy into this psychic nonsense personally. It's one of the reasons why.
That's what happens. It just takes, and I see it on my channel. Like I had people over who left comments saying that they've gotten onto Brandi, and the comments I won't even repeat what they said, but just so cold and callous about.
Honestly, you just leave people alone. Sorry, I shouldn't really say this, but if you seriously think you are psychic enough to know where Monkey is, then go find him. Yeah. Telling people, oh he's under a tree. I feel like he's here. I feel like go find him.
My favorite one is when people leave comments saying, "Are you open-minded?" And then if you reply saying yes, you'll get it. You'll get the
Okay, somebody in chat, it scrolled kind of fast, asked what the theory is on what happened to Michael. So I just put an article up real quick and I'll read it because it's kind of small. Okay, so this is from KTVB7. We are working through newly obtained data from the time frame and are hopeful that will produce new leads, Fruitland Police Department's update said. This is an exhaustive, labor-intensive task. The search for Michael has taken on several phases, and after multiple ground searches in and around the area and across the state of Idaho, as we have said, because they've said it more than once, there is a high probability of an abduction.
Yeah, I don't have any reason to doubt that theory either. Just because that person was asking what personal opinions were on the panel, I don't have any reason to doubt what the law enforcement are saying, that there's a high probability of an abduction.
Yeah, I think it is. I've looked at, even within that then, I suppose, there's multiple kind of scenarios. Someone coming home from work, someone in an RV in the area. If you look at the park around the corner from Monkey, there was 2 photographs uploaded in July in the month he went missing of kids playing in the splash pad.
That, didn't we? We looked at it on Google Maps or whatever, wasn't it? Last time I was on panel with you, I think we looked at that, didn't we? And it was completely both uploaded that month, both showing the children playing unattended in that splash pad. Which
Lex,
isn't far from. Go on.
No, I wonder, did someone click on that? Was the area scouted? Like, would that drag them in? And even if you look at the area, the fact that it's all down south, it's in a school district, you have all that stuff. It looks like a prime target that someone would research and be like, right, that's the spot to go, which is terrifying.
Lex said the mother wasn't even at home at the time. Nope, she was at work.
Yeah.
I've asked people many, many times, explain to me how someone can be in two places at once. I haven't got the explanation yet. Just that Fruitland police are corrupt.
I don't even entertain that one, but I did on live streams with Tyler because I was accused of not. So I was like, right, let's look at it. Let's look at the time. Let's look at how this could be possible and scenarios. And it's not like anyone with half a brain that looks into it can see.
It's really a tough timeline to wriggle out of. I mean, there's no room for maneuver within that timeline. There's nothing that says, well, it might have been 10 minutes, it might have been 3/4 of an hour. It's not Candace time. Like, it's tight. The timeline is tight in this case. And everything's accounted for. Even the people that saw Michael when he went and knocked on their doors, everyone's given their timeline and it fit. Everything fits.
Unlike other cases,
Right.
Harmony Montgomery, you got a 2-year plus timeline. You can't even begin to fill that in.
Right.
Summer Wells, we have 4 hours. She can't remember shit for nothing. Lex said, why do people think the mother's involved? Honestly, I don't know. And I can't figure it out because none of it makes sense to me. She's not. I mean, you look right on the screen what Fruitland police are saying. They're like, as we've said before, high probability of an abduction. That's what they're investigating. Then I go back to Kyron Horman. Over 12 years, been missing. He's a grown man now. Grown man. There's still people going, well, if he was wearing a CSI t-shirt, I'm like, 12 years ago, it wouldn't fit him now. But they believe that Desiree's involved. She was 4 hours away.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced, even with Brandi, that the people putting out some of the stuff think that she's involved. I think they just want some views and clicks.
Exactly.
If the title of this stream was leaked call or clip, whatever, something dramatic and scandalous, it would get 10 times the views.
Exactly.
But the problem with that is, and I was a small bit, because I used to do the monkey streams every week, and they were just getting, some of the comments were just so disheartening coming in, and you just see hundreds and hundreds of people just, for whatever reason, will see one or two videos, won't even look into the case or the timeline, and will just come in and bash the family, bash me. I'm just like, you don't know what you're talking about,
Yeah, I mean, you can only put how many statements from the police on the screen until it's like, look, I've done all I can do. If you can't read, I am not a first grade teacher, okay? I am not the hooked on phonics person. If you can't read, I can't help you. So do law enforcement believe he may be out of the state? I've never heard that. High probability, I'm going to guess, considering where they live. They're not too far from Oregon. I've mentioned the highway that goes with absolutely zero signal from Idaho down into Vegas. And I mean none, because I've been on it. It's scary as hell. And the FBI is heavily, heavily involved in this.
Yeah.
Do you know something I was thinking about during the week, guys, was the... Because it happened with, I don't know, it was nothing at all got to do with it, with the Riker boy that went missing. Because I think that was 8 hours from Monkey. So that was nothing like the situation. That looked like he kind of wandered. There was no road, no schools, nothing around. But it went a while before he was found. And if it went another couple of hours, because it was only 8 hours away. So in between them was all the forests and the woods and the national parks or national forests. But that had me thinking afterwards, I wonder with COVID, with all that kind of stuff happening, like how many people decided to go off grid? And like with these national forests, how well are they? Like, I know there'll be guards kind of on each, because there's like 4 separate forests kind of in one kind of massive one. But I just wonder what's going on there. Like, in terms of like, do people know exactly who's in there, who's off grid, who's not off grid? And it just kind of scares me, because all along, kind of with the monkey case, to be honest, I was kind of looking down south. I wasn't really kind of looking up north. But the whole thing is terrifying. That road is terrifying, because you can be anywhere in a couple of hours. Like,
and you lined that out perfectly. I've gone back to one of your videos several times, and then one of Kat's. I think I played it on my very first show, and I was like, wow, there was, even though to me, this is just my perception, one way in, one way out of the neighborhood. Once you're out,
Right.
you can go in.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a long patch of road that you were talking about, Brooks, with no GPS, no signal, no phone cell towers, there's no communication, no fuel stations, no nothing, for like until you get to the other side of the USA, pretty much. It's quite a scary thought.
And when I keep thinking about that highway coming out of Idaho, going down into Vegas, I mean, nothing, no signal, nothing. People are like, oh yeah, there is, because I'm like, I've been there.
Yeah.
Can't use a CB. There's no Google connection. Can't get a phone call. Can't make a text. It's a dead zone. So I'm going to read this paragraph real quick. Although we have been working the potential criminal abduction aspect since the time Michael went missing, it became our primary focus several months ago. Due to the fact that this is a criminal investigation, we are limited in the information that can be shared. You know, and good on them. Sucks for us because we want to know everything, right? But whoever has Michael should not be tipped off on what they're doing.
Yep, I agree with that.
And that has already happened, guys. That has already happened in this case, in one instance, when it came to the Honda. Like, it's no coincidence that there was people releasing stuff on Twitter and a stream on YouTube, and then the update from the Fruitland police came the following day. Do you know? Like, they interfered with an ongoing investigation of a missing kid, which is atrocious. Like,
well, I know a lot of people are upset about private investigators and stuff like that. Hell, send one out there. Do it. What the hell? But they can't collect warrants, subpoenas, search homes, get cell phone data, CCTV, DNA if they happen to find, like, you know, a swatch of a shirt or something. But hey, I mean, if your money doesn't mean that much to you, do it.
And the drones, drones that were used as well by the FBI and the CARE team, they're incredible. Some of these new drones that they have, and then you hear people trying to come up with their drones for $200-300. You're like, what are you going to find with that? Nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the same in Summer's case as well. It's like people think they've got better equipment than the FBI, and they'll rent it to you or sell it to you or whatever, and it's just a way of making money off of people. And
it's such a different terrain to the Summer Wells case as well. Look how flat a lot of it is, and they're not going to search again. He was clear on that. The last one, they have turned that town upside down, inside out several times, unless a lead takes them back to a location.
Yeah,
like they've been over it. That's why the probability of the abduction is there, is because they've gone through it so many times.
And I go back to the first sentence in this paragraph. Although we have been working the potential criminal abduction aspect since the time Michael went missing. So they already suspected it, okay? Something made sense in their timeline. It became our primary focus several months ago, meaning they eliminated what is usually the obvious. Something happened within the family, a friend, you know what I mean?
Yep, makes sense.
I'm not reading between the lines. I'm reading what they said.
Yep.
And they've given us loads, like in terms of information. People, I think I did it in a past video because people were on about the official sources. It was like, what are you talking about? Like, people, look what we got in the Summer Wells case. Nothing. You have 2 sentences. That's it. Whereas they've come out time and time again telling us. as best they can without giving away stuff on the investigation. Like,
I think it'd be kind of damaging for them to say, look, we've eliminated everybody except for one person. Well, it's going to be really hard finding that one person in Monkey then, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Very, very sad. I feel terrible for, like I said, his parents, grandparents, siblings, friends, neighbors, community, you know, and God bless them all coming together today to celebrate Monkey, not celebrate his disappearance. Again, let's not misconstrue anything. And I just hope they're able to do it in peace.
Yeah.
And be able to comfort each other. Just get through this day.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm going to put a candle on the screen for Monkey. Mm-hmm. This is not a candle like a vigil. I talked to Brandi last night. It's like a candle to lead him home. Okay?
Yeah.
Then I'm going to start shutting it down.
Okay, my tissue's ready.
I put the website back up too, so everybody can go leave a comment on the genius website that Navillus created.
I'll get all them added in today. If people do leave comments, they'll be all up there, and they'll be there to read for when Monkey comes home.
Mm-hmm. You're amazing.
Oh, Outlaw put it up. Thanks, Outlaw. You're quick today. Cheryl said, you cannot tell people to speak of only this child when others are involved in disappearances. Check my channel, Cheryl. I talk about a ton of different cases. As does Kat, as does Navillus.
Yeah. Yeah. I think maybe what she's saying is that we didn't talk about any other children on this stream, but we don't tend to mix cases on this channel at one time. There are other children who are spoken about on other streams on this channel, but just not.
Oh, I misunderstood because Cheryl just said, oh, not you. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, Cheryl.
Thank you, everyone, as well, for coming together for Monkey. Really appreciate it. I feel really proud to be part of this community, supporting Brandi and Tyler and Monkey and his other siblings.
Yeah, same.
Absolutely. And I want to thank the two of you. Oh, hang on. What is going on here? Hold on. Brandi, you were hiding behind the toolbar at the bottom. How long have you been sitting there? I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Everybody, this is Michael Vaughn's mama. Hi, Brandi.
Good morning, everybody.
Hi, Brandi.
Thank you all for the kind words and the birthday wishes for Monkey. He's 6 today.
Yeah.
How many presents do you have for him?
Oh, quite a bit.
I figure you're going to have to build a room on soon to keep all his stuff for when he gets home.
Yeah, we are. We've got all his Christmas presents, his Easter presents, his birthday presents. I'll tell you all a secret. I'll tell you what he got for his birthday today.
Okay.
Okay.
So we like gold prospecting, and he loves his dad's metal detector.
Uh-huh.
So we got him his own metal detector,
Oh, wow.
and it's kid size. We got, and it's he got his own little gold pans, and it came as well with some dirt. I know it sounds funny, but he'll be able to find his own gold. He's always excited when we go out and find gold. So got him a new rock kit so he can find more gems. He's got a little box that has excuse me, like petrified wood and petrified seashells and different like stones, amethysts and agates and stuff like that. So
Wow. Oh, God. Sorry. It's over it.
I saw your video, Kat. It was absolutely beautiful. Navi, I still can't thank you enough for everything you've done and continue to do.
You're okay. Anything wrong? I'm going to add in his metal detector there now to that photograph I have on the website.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit of gold as well.
A treasure chest.
Yeah, yeah.
And Batman. So he has this Bat cave, and he has all these little characters like Batman and Robin and all of the different Marvel characters. And so we've got in this giant, it's like the Batmobile, and it moves. It comes up and then into a robot, and then it moves itself down, and it's amazing.
That sounds amazing.
We got 100 blue biodegradable balloons. Monkey cares about the environment. He loves animals. So
we'll be doing a balloon release today.
I'm not sure if we're going to do the release, but we're going to have him at his birthday party.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm shaking. I haven't stopped.
Did you sleep at all last night?
About an hour.
Wow.
6 years ago, I woke up about 1 o'clock in the morning, and I thought it was Braxton Hicks, because a week prior, I thought I had gone into labor, and what I had actually done, because I was so big with him, I had torn the muscles in my ribs right here.
Oh.
Because I was so big. It was all belly. He was all belly. And so I woke up about 1 o'clock in the morning. Tyler was watching TV. And I was like, God, I just don't feel right. I'm going to get in the shower, And I was like, oh, it's just Braxton Hicks. And it's no big deal. Got, 5 more days before he's supposed to be born. Because he was supposed to be born it was longer. Because he was supposed to be born on the 4th of July. And so I got in the shower, and then my contractions just kept coming faster and faster, and I was like, Jesus Christ, okay. And so I laid on the couch for about an hour, and it was just not okay. And I was like, all right, Ty, we gotta go. And the hospital that all of the kids have been born in is about 45 minutes away. And so by the time we get to the hospital, driving that way towards Boise it's always morning traffic, like between 5:30 a.m. and 6:30 a.m. And we were at like dead stop traffic. And I had this contraction, and I almost ripped the little armrest off. And at one point, I think I told Tyler to drive on the meridian, the grass, to get around everything. We got to the hospital, and let's see, he was born about 4.5 hours later.
He was ready.
Yep. Yeah. He's perfect. I mean, he's been on the go ever since.
Mhm.
And he's coming home.
He's coming home.
He's coming home. I got a message from one of the officers this morning, and it's very powerful. It said, "I'm here all day if you need anything."
Oh.
And so much has been taken from you already. Don't let today be taken from you.
Oh.
Today was the day that you brought this little angel into this world.
Oh.
So so we're gonna celebrate Monkey today, because he would want today to be fun and happy, and we're gonna have I went and got a bunch of water guns and water shooters and these huge bubble makers and bubbles, and so
Is it hot today?
yeah, yesterday it was almost 90. Today it's probably going to be about the same.
Wow. You
So,
know that we're here with you in spirit, Brandi, right?
Yes. And I just want to thank you all for your kindness, and Monkey's going to love seeing all of this love from everybody.
Yeah.
I know he will. It'll make him really happy, I know.
Well, we're all here for you.
Yep. 100%.
How's Tyler holding up today? Okay.
I'm letting him rest right now. He needs to rest because we haven't been okay all week, and we didn't sleep. So last night, actually, it was this morning, about 6 o'clock, a little bit before 6 o'clock. 5 of the planets aligned.
Wow.
Oh.
And Monkey got a star for Christmas, his own star.
I saw the picture of the certificate.
Mm-hmm. And you could see it last night.
Oh.
You could see it. You could see it this morning. So
Wow.
we talked to Monkey Star and talked to him and let him know that we're going to bring him home. We're going to find him, and we're not giving up hope. I'm sorry, Miss Cat. I hope you're feeling better.
No, that's okay.
Tell her it's just your COVID kicking back up.
Yeah, it's just I got sniffles. It's COVID.
I don't think tears were part of COVID.
Oh, I think I'm human.
Well, then I have no excuse over here.
I've been on mute there for the last 2 or 3 minutes.
This day last year was the day he got that green card.
Uh-huh.
And that's all he wanted to do. That's all he wanted to do. And he would have slept in it if I would have let him. We went to the park. We went to the splash pad, and such a fun day. He had so much fun. Mom even went out and got into the water, and that don't happen very often. Um,
Oh,
and we came home and opened presents and had birthday cake, and he got it all over his face, and he was all green and blue. And
just how it should be, though, right?
mm-hmm. And then we all got dressed, and then we came outside, and then we played until it got dark. We played football. Our favorite thing is to one of our favorite things is to we set up his basketball hoop out in the yard out here, and then we throw the football over the house to see who can get it close. And he loves that. He thinks it's amazing, and I swore I like tore my shoulder one night because we were doing it for 2 hours. Tyler and I took turns back and forth throwing the footballs over the roof. And he would run back and forth. No, do it again. I have a few videos of him videoing it, and he's waiting. He's sitting there with bugs, and so we did that last night. It was hard because...
Did anyone get it in the hoop?
I actually have a video. Tyler almost did.
Wow.
He almost did. He hit it twice. So...
Wow.
He's so funny, Monkey. Brandi, do you know the video where he's sticking out his tongue and he's laughing into the camera?
Oh, I love that video.
Is that a filter that he's laughing at, or is he just laughing at himself? Or
he's just laughing at himself,
poking his tongue out at the camera.
Mm-hmm. He thought it was the fun when that was like he discovered, okay, me videoing us together and stuff like that, and he's like, oh, that's me. And then so he discovered his tongue like not too long before that, and he thought his tongue was the coolest thing in the world. So, and the funniest thing.
It is pretty funny, to be fair.
It's funny. I was
wondering, was it a filter when I was watching it? Was he seeing something else, or was it just that he discovered his tongue?
No, he was watching himself. He's a goofball. He's just a happy little boy. He's.
Mm-hmm. I love the video with the ducklings.
Oh my gosh, that was so much fun.
Oh, cute.
He was. Oh. So that's it's great.
And he was crawling around the floor, chasing them under the chairs.
Yeah, and then they started like when he went into the living room. There's another video. I don't know if I have that one up, but they were squawking for him.
Oh,
like he was the mama duck, and that's when he started crawling around on the floor, and they started chasing him. Yeah, they were just. He accidentally kicked one in the head, and I'm like, oops. But he was just skirting along, just giggling away, and they were following him, tweeting along, and just like he was Mama Duck. So that was the same place where his. I'll have to send you all some pictures. His very first birthday. When you do the smash cakes. Mm-hmm. At first, he was like, not, we gave him the whole cake and everything. I'll tell you what, don't get blue icing or chocolate for a smash cake. Doesn't look right. So I gave him a little taste of it, and he was like, oh, okay. And then, he was like, and then he dug into it, and he ate almost the whole thing, and it was just like up his nose, in his everywhere. I'll send you guys some pictures.
Amanda says, I love the video of him talking about the moon. It's so cute.
Yeah.
That night, it was really hard to be outside during that time because of all the fires. We were consumed by fires all around us, all the states, everything, even our own state. Wow. That video actually was a little bit before him. No, that was right after his birthday, actually. It was a probably a few weeks before he went missing. I couldn't get a real good picture of it, but he wanted to see because I was like, oh my gosh, the moon is red. So we went outside and we stayed outside for quite a while, way past bedtime, because he wanted to look at the stars. He wanted to look at the moon. I love astronomy and astrology, and so whenever there's like a super moon or the stars are really clear, I'd take him outside and got him a telescope for Christmas. Don't tell him.
We won't tell him. Wish we could.
I know. Me too.
Wish I could.
I'm going to add that into the picture there now as well. Telescope.
I'm amazed at the message you got today from the officer. That is such a perfect thing to say.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, the first bit was, how are you holding up? I'm here for you. You need anything? We're here. And then I said, well, I'm trying to hold it together. Like I told you, Brooks, I think my eyes are going to fall out of my head. Excuse me, I'm all puffy.
You look great.
But I'm waiting for little Miss to wake up, and then I'm going to run some errands. And Tyler and I have been writing a letter to Monkey. His big sister is not here right now. She's on a much needed getaway.
Nice.
Good.
Yeah, she's having a good time.
Good.
Good.
She's with family, so it's a lot hotter where she is right now.
Wow.
But she was writing something for her brother as well.
Yeah.
So
We'll pray for her too.
I definitely, I mean, obviously you and Tyler, but worry a lot about Monkey's siblings. I said earlier in the show, this is too much for an adult to handle, and he has siblings.
Yeah.
Blue actually commented on one of my Facebook posts the other day. It says, I miss him so much. I mean, those two have been inseparable since the day he was born. I did an interview once and she had to sit right there with me. And she said, please don't lose sight of my brother. Don't let anybody lose sight of my brother. And he's my baby too.
I remember that. We're not going to lose sight of him, but we're also not going to lose sight of her and your other children and you and Tyler. We've got you.
There's Monkey.
That was the best camping trip we've ever had. We camp a lot. We like being outdoors. We like like I said, we like gold prospecting, and
Mhm.
we caught about 15 frogs. The first time he ever got to see a frog, we found a little family of baby frogs when we were down on the river just for a walk, and there's pictures of him, and he's not quite sure what to think of it. And then he picks it up and puts it in his mouth. I'm like, oh my god, now I'm gonna eat the frog.
I bet you didn't do that more than once.
So we ended up bringing the frog home, and he hung out here for probably about 2 weeks. He was Monkey's friend.
Oh, what happened to him? Or don't I ask?
He hopped away somewhere. I don't know where he went. There's a random frog. Maybe the cat got him.
Oh.
But, he did manage to keep him for 2 weeks. That's impressive. Thank everybody for all the prayers. And just today, 6 years ago, our beautiful boy, beautiful happy angel came into this world and made everybody's lives better. So let's make it a happy day for Michael. I know he would want that, and I want him to see that when he comes home.
And he's coming home.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Brandi, I appreciate you coming up. I know it's an extremely hard day. Any day is hard, but especially today.
Yeah. But we're gonna make it and keep it as bright and happy and positive for Michael as we possibly can.
Yeah.
I am going to go check on baby girl because it's about time to get up.
Okay.
All right. Much love, Brandi. Reach out if you need anything. And
Do reach out, Brandi.
please.
Brooks, Kat, Navi, you guys are amazing. Thank you all so much for everything you do. Navi, you're incredible. Kat, your video made me cry.
Oh, me too. There hasn't been a dry eye in this house since the show started.
Keep us all in your prayers.
Of course.
Keep Monkey in your eyes. Let's bring him home. If you see something, say something. If you know something, please just let him come home. We're begging. It's all we want in this world. Is just to be our family again. That's it. So, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. It's beautiful here today, so perfect day for a birthday party.
Yeah.
All right, I love you all. Thank you so much.
Love you, Brandi.
Thanks,
Bye,
Brandi.
guys.
Oh.
Woo.
Poor mama, family. I feel bad about asking about Tyler because he's obviously not doing good today. So let's just keep praying, showing our support, sharing his flyer. Yep. Keeping it between the lines with the facts, and keep doing what we do to bring, keep awareness out there and bring little Monkey home. Pray for the detectives too. Pray for the FBI.
Yeah.
Yep. Especially that one that was kind enough to reach out with that message this morning. I mean, if that doesn't show a real heart and a real care, I don't know what does.
Oh, I know. My heart fell down in my stomach when she read that. I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah, it was great words, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. I appreciate you two coming up. Navillus, amazing, amazing work. Everybody go to the website, leave a happy birthday, show support for the family, law enforcement. Amazing work, Navillus. You are the real deal, my friend.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's nice. It's nice doing stuff like this when you think that you're helping in some way, and hopefully it does that. I'll update on that page as well any photographs that I get in the next couple of days of anything else that kind of happens today, or more videos in, or stuff like that.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah. Right. I'm going to jump down. Thanks for having me, Brooks.
Hey,
thanks,
anytime, Navillus. We'll be looking at the website. I'm excited to see his presence.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to add them all in there, though. I'm after getting loads. Batman, gold detector. I might put in a few frogs as well, maybe. Thanks, guys.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Gonna jump down too, Brooks. Thank you so much.
No. Thank you. That video you made was absolutely incredible. Thanks for sharing it with us. Everybody go over and sub to Kat's channel, share the video. It's amazing work as always, my friend. I'll talk to you in Discord here in about 5 seconds. And we have a members live today at noon. So in about I don't yet see the time on my computer, in about an hour and a half.
I'll see you there.
I know you will.
Awesome. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, sweetheart. All right, guys. Thank you for being so respectful, so supportive, so caring, and so kind to this family that's going through something that nobody would ever want to go through. Again, I had much love and appreciation to Kat and to Navillus, keeping the facts out there and just doing amazing work for Monkey Vaughn. And like Brandi always says, he's coming home. He's coming home. If I don't see you guys back here at noon today for the members live, I will be back Monday morning at 9 a.m. Keep Monkey and his family in law enforcement in your prayers. See you soon. Bye-bye.